Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and I'm hoping you can let me know that it's working a little bit better for you. I think we had some issues with the first half of this reading. I do know that there's some pretty strong winds going on right now in my area, so that could be impacting the good old interwebs. But basically, I think it was about 15 minutes of a reading. And I think one of the more notable things about this reading is that the number 4 seems to be really important. We've had a number of the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups come out, including from this deck. And we've got a sense that somebody who is generally quite used to being the one to keep people kind of on the back burner, or for whatever reason, there are people that keep coming back to hang out with them. They're upset because whoever you are, you're coming out as this Queen of Cups. You're not afraid to walk away. If this person is not going to treat you with respect, if they're not going to be able to apologize, then you're not going to hang around and hope that they figure it out. So when you tell them the truth and you decide to walk away, start something new, or even just focus on yourself, it kind of sets them on a course for like, how can I get you back? How can I win you over, convince you to give me another chance, and then do to you the same thing, right? Because they want to win. It's, I don't know, a little bit silly, but this is somebody who seems to feel like you have some power over them, or that you have made them feel weak, and they want to do whatever they can to seem like the exact thing that you want, even though they're not, just so that they can walk away and not get rejected by you. So we're going to call in spirit real quick with a little bit of wind chime time. I assume, because this happened the other day, that the first part of the reading is not going to be able to be viewed. Mountain Girl, I don't know if she's able to rejoin again, but she told me that there was no like visible reading. So I'm going to try to figure out what's going on with that. Hello, Lighting the Dark. How are you doing? If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. Hello, Frederick. How are you doing? So I hope that was a decent enough summary. Let me just show the first 3 cards, which really kind of sets the tone, right? We have the Page of Cups, or the Page of Potions in the reverse. We have the Page of Pumpkins, or I'm sorry, the King of Pumpkins, which is the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 4 of Potions, 4 of Cups. So I'm sorry. It seems like maybe I misread you and I should just be on my merry way, because when it comes down to it, you don't seem to like to apologize, or your offer is kind of middling. I don't know that there's a lot of stability to be found here. It seems like there's a lot of chaotic energy. And whoever you are, this Queen of Cups, you come out as the Queen of Cups multiple times. I feel like you're just naturally happier in a more chill, low-key environment. I'm not saying that you're boring. I'm saying that the days of you wanting to be, 5 nights a week out at some club, that's not really your thing, right? You're fine with having a little bit more like downtime or solitude. Oh, this is the Path of Shadows. How are the aliens doing today, Frederick? We have Lantern, guidance, illumination, and hope. Siren, as enchanting as it is, the reflection in the water, it can lure your soul to depths where illusions falter. They want you to get kind of like inexplicably head over heels in love with them, which it's not even really with them. It's a figment of their imagination. This isn't who they really are. They're like, oh, look at me. This is what you were looking for. Yeah, that's me. And you're like, no, that doesn't seem right at all. You're not willing to be dragged down to the depths or fall in love with somebody who isn't real. We have Skeleton, a curse of bones, time and dust, things that were never meant to last. if it's not genuine, if it's not real, then you just keep walking, right? That really irritates this person that you're able to perceive so easily what has tricked so many other people. Like, how'd you do that? How'd you know that I was faking? How'd you know that I was lying? Well, that's weird. It's almost like they want to study you. Let's do this again, and I want to figure out why you thought I was fake. I don't know that they're going to figure it out, though. Hello, Jamie. How are you doing? This is What's the News. So it's also worth mentioning that in addition to the Queen of Cups, you did come out as the High Priestess. Doesn't mean that you are female, of course, but the person who is trying to kind of like one-up you has come out as the King of Cups, and I feel like that's kind of their false, like their mask, right? They want people to see them as genuine or compassionate or capable of love, but they're really a King of Pentacles in the reverse. This could suggest that this is somebody who likes to use people for money or is bad with their money. This could suggest this is somebody who doesn't really know or want to have like a predictable routine or stable home life. We have memories, missing someone, regression, revisiting the past. Red flags, warning signs, take heed, and risky situation. So because you saw the red flags and you weren't interested in dating this person, I don't know how specific or direct you are with them, but it's the rejection that makes them feel like now they can't move on from you, and they hate that. It's like a taste of their own medicine because they've been doing this to other people, right? This is somebody who many would view as a player, playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. And we've got cuffing season. It's not cuffing season, but we do have ready for a relationship or on the hunt. This is somebody who likes to present themselves as a catch, right? Oh, that person's definitely ready for a relationship. I could see myself being in a relationship with them, that kind of thing, even though there are people who also see them as a player. So it's kind of interesting. Hello, Key Controller. How are you doing? Light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, and insightful awareness with spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cats out of the bag, and untrustworthy. Yeah. The only way they get a second chance with you is if they somehow do the healing it requires to become a more trustworthy person. I'm not saying that's impossible. It's fully possible. In fact, I challenge you. I bet you can do it. You know, those of you that resonate with the King of Cups, I think most of you would be the Queen of Cups. But the Queen of Cups is looking right at this. It's like, no. You have to understand, in order for me to like give you access into my life, like the first thing I'm going to test for or like review is whether or not you figured out how to apologize, be authentic, and hold yourself accountable instead of trying to be like this, you know, kind of like fake person. So we have the Lily, number 30, and number 22, the path. So you have already chosen the path that makes sense for you. It's something that is not as dramatic or unstable, something that probably involves you hanging out, watching your favorite shows, reading your favorite books, dancing to your favorite songs, and not having to deal with drama. Sounds delightful. Hello, Grant. Whatever it is, you have this peaceful existence. You don't require the relationship, right? If you want to be like, you know, solid, authentic, you know, respectful, cool, holler at me. Like, otherwise, no, I'll tend to my garden. I'll write my book. I'll work on my choreography. 35, the anchor. What ends up really getting under this person's skin is that you don't need anything. You're fine on your own. That really irritates them. They want you to need them. Again, I feel like there's something here about their finances or their just like their stability around their house, right? It's compromised or challenged in some way, and they see you over here just like making things work. With the rider, Rider, I do think that they're trying to find a way to visit you. And I'm not sure that you're really interested in that. So it may not go very well for them. This is the signs of the times. Hello, Miss Princess. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't even know if you can watch part 1, Grant. Sometimes, you know, the internet's going to internet. That's funny. Talking about disruption, and here's that disruption card. And it's also because there's storms out here, basically. All right. So we've got lightning, disruption. You you reacted in exactly the way that is like this like destruct button on this person. Like, what do you mean you're not obsessed with me? This never happened to me. Anytime I pursue somebody and I hang out with them for like a night, they become obsessed with me. Hold on, can I check your pulse? Are you feeling okay? Normally everyone falls in love with me, so I'm just a little worried about you, you know? But instead of you viewing this as somebody that you need to work up or, you know, be patient for, excuse whatever they're not working on, you're like, no, I have things that I'm working on. You know, whatever you're doing, finding a job, starting a business, raising a kid, buying a horse. You're interrupting it. This energy is like, yeah, I mean, like, that's great and all, but like, I'm busy. I like it. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we get. This is the truth is. What else do we have? Soulmate. You are connecting with a soulmate in the present. Interesting. It might be a little bit more complicated than initially believed. And side piece, seeing someone on the side. This person comes back around after you've already met somebody that is more on your level. I think it's, you know, a couple weeks, couple months, whatever it is, but you get intrigued or captivated by somebody. Maybe you have something in common in terms of, you know, what you like to read, what you like to listen to, what your goals and aspirations are, or your favorite cars, because that's what's important. But this person comes back around, the King of Cups, and they're like, all right, now's my time. Let's see whether or not this person's actually happy in this relationship. Maybe I can, you know, be the side piece. Maybe I can tempt them away. Maybe they're not happy in that relationship. They're not really used to seeing people happy in a relationship. This is a soulmate, so you might actually be quite pleased to be in this connection. They may underestimate that and think that you would be tempted to step out. Not sure that that's true. But they're going to offer to be your side piece. Number 13, which is the child. Number 43, which is the labyrinth. And number 20, the garden. This is someone who feels like they have to play games and set up some long illusion, an elaborate hoax in order to trick this high priestess, Queen of Cups, into like connecting with them again. They may even try to involve friends. Oh yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time. I don't know if you know anything about the King of Cups, but apparently, they've been doing this and they changed that and they've been single for a long time, and it might be all lies. It's like a game to this person. The bouquet, number 9. Oh, there you are. You've been hiding. And the birds, number 12. We've got the whip, ladies and gentlemen. The whip. Yeah. How do I say this? You're going to meet somebody who's more on your level. You're going to have a good connection, somebody who is actually working to be a better person each day or has good intentions towards you. This person's King of Cups from your past comes back around and they want to love bomb you, but they also have this sneaking suspicion that maybe something in your relationship is lacking. And what they're hoping is that your physical intimacy is lacking, because that's what they would really like to help you with, if we're being honest with ourselves here. But they want to talk you up and they're going to like try to pretend like it's innocent, but it's very, what was that show? Or there's like a series of 3 movies. I think it was like Before Sunset, Before Sunrise, or After, I don't know, After Sunshine. Let's go with that one. Look, it's real sweet. It's real romantic and y'all are attractive or whatever. And what was it? Like one of them was in Paris, I think. Maybe all of them. I don't know. But like, you're still cheating. You're cheating. This is somebody who wants to pretend to be innocent when they come back around, because they either already know or they find out that you're in a relationship, and their goal is, how can I like kind of ruin that for you? Yay, I'm glad to hear that, bone girl. How's it going? Thank you for letting me know, by the way. Hello, Jane Doe. How are you doing? Cool whip. Hello, Matt. Hello, Illuminati. So yes, if you don't know, if the whip comes out, I have 3 of those cards. It's the Lenormand decks. Then I have to tell a little joke, because I'm pretty sure at this point, if I didn't tell a joke, you all would be mad at me. So here's the inspiration again. The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, please, not the whip. The whip. No, please, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. I wonder how bad my facial expressions are when I do that. All right. Let's see what else we have. We're going to grab a few from the Love Oracle. What else do we have? Did I say hello to Key Controller? I think so. I can't remember. Oh gosh, that would be awful, Grant. Think of all the people that would be offended. I'll do it. I'm just kidding. What else do we have? Hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting, releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away, and cloudy judgment. I'm hoping I can convince you that you just kind of like misjudged me. That when you walked away and let me go, it was because you didn't really see who I was. You made like a snap judgment, or, I've been working on stuff. I don't know about that. Something seems a little off here. Oh, that's why. Because somebody's shallow. Their promises are hollow. They already have a reputation for breaking their promises. Empty and boredom. You know what? Like, I gotta say, to this day, I've I've watched a decent number of movies, but I think like the most awful insult that I've heard in all of those movies, or maybe even just like in life, is from American Beauty. What's her name? The daughter of Kevin Spacey, I can't remember what her name is, looks at Mina Suvari's character, who's very like, self-involved or absorbed, and says, "You're boring. You're forgettable. You're like everybody else." And I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but it feels to me like this Queen of Cups looks at the King of Cups as somebody who is a hollow shell of a person. You just try to be what other people are looking for, which means you really have nothing to offer in terms of who you actually are. If you spend so many days wearing costumes to fit in with other people's parties, you're going to forget what you actually look like. You're going to forget who you actually are. So I do feel like there's some family issues that have made it more difficult for this King of Cups to know how to associate with people. That could be, that there are issues with the divine feminine for this person. It could be, they just naturally feel like people are going to maybe betray them. There could be some issues here as well in terms of what was taught to the King of Cups by their parents. We've got shocking, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. Confessions and clinging. Yeah, look, this is somebody who's going to tell you that they do have feelings, that they miss you, and that they might even say that they're obsessed with you. But these are all just little like bingo words they like to use to see if they can get people to feel something or get people to want to follow them. So I feel like you're you're a little too advanced for that, right? All right. This is the Wild Reflections Tarot. What else do we have? Hello, Masculine Blue. How are you doing? Hello, Ralph. I hope you're having a good day. What else do we have? So we have Temperance in the reverse. I'm hoping I can cause a little drama, make you feel like you should choose me. Because they think your new love is boring. That thing about American Beauty, this is the person coming back around, the King of Cups, telling you, yeah, that's real sweet and all. You got somebody who's nice to you, but don't you think it's a little boring? Don't you want somebody that's like a little bit more exciting? It's like you don't know who you're selling to. If you were a car salesperson and you sucked at reading people and you were like trying to sell, I don't know, like the Miata to the mom with 4 kids, like I have to imagine at some point people would be like, come on, like, can't you read the room or like the parking lot? Oh man. So this is, it's like they make it worse. And we have another 4, right? Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. They're trying to find a way to be some sort of like attractive partner for you. They think the way to approach that is to be more exciting or insult this person that you've been with as boring. They have no idea how off base that is, like how ineffective that is. Whoever you are, remember not to get too caught up on those genders, right? This Queen of Cups could be anyone. You find somebody who appreciates what you have to offer, somebody who is on your level. This person comes back from your past and they use these like kind of lame attempts to try to get you to feel like they're the right person for you to be with. And it's like they didn't even do their homework. They didn't even look to see that you're with an emperor. Again, don't get too caught up on that gender, right? you're with somebody who makes you feel comfortable. You're with somebody who treats you the way you deserve to be treated. It may be brand new, it may be early on, but you're not going to be tempted by this person from your past, because it seems like choosing between the real Oreo and the, is it Hydrox? What's the fake Oreo? Maybe I shouldn't give him any press. Look, I have a taste for real crab, okay? Alaskan snow crab, if you must know. And you, my friend, are imitation crab meat. This is somebody who's like, I don't know, man. Like, I started dating somebody who seems pretty real. And I don't know why I would risk that for somebody who's already kind of proven to me that they play tricks and they don't really want to be held accountable. So it's real nice to see you and all. Thanks for showing up. I'm glad to catch up with you and hear that things are going well. But like, I'm not going to let you be my side piece or end this relationship or cut this person off for you. Okay. Hello, Andy. How are you doing? Hello, Redbeard. Hello, Hayden. How are we doing? So we have the Chariot, which makes sense. We're talking about the cars, right? Right. The world. Yeah. You already have a direction that you're going. It's like, have you ever been getting ready to go to, like, I don't know, your cabin or some amusement park that's like 4 hours away, and the car is like all packed up? I don't care. Maybe there's 2, maybe there's 6 of you, whatever it is. It takes a lot of work to get the old wagon packed up and ready to go cross country, right? It's like you're all packed up and ready to go, and this person's like, hey, do you want to like go get a steak with me? And you're like, no, like the cooler is already in the car. I don't know if you understand, but that is like urgency. Okay. We don't have time to like play games. Dr. Pepper is cold for only so long. Okay. Hello. How's it going, Dino? So no, thank you. You know, nice of you to reach out and let me know that things are better for you, but like, it's still a no from me, dog. Nope. 3 of Cups and the 10 of Swords in the reverse. They show up with the intention of getting you to cheat on or walk away from this new love interest, and it's them that ends up walking away without being your love interest. Six of Cups in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Empress in the reverse. We might have a little bit of a temper tantrum here. So they were mad before because you rejected them, you walked away, you made them feel like they weren't good enough, or like they were losing their riz, or like their like sex appeal. They come back around and their goal is like, I'm going to teach you a lesson, or like, I'm going to win this time, right? Haha. And again, you send them packing. Again, their ego is bruised. Like, not like you could cut that part of the potato out and still make hash browns, but like you got to toss the entire potato. You bruise their ego so bad. It's like they're missing the message. They're missing the lesson because they get so angry. They want to have control. They want to be able to be the one who made the decision, right? King of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups. They're like, but I'm so attractive. Have you seen my jawline? Have you seen my 5 o'clock stubble? I don't know. This person thinks they're real attractive for whatever reason. And maybe they are. But it's not the things that you find attractive. You're like, oh, hey, that's cool. Someone could take a picture of you and you look great. But like, I have to actually like live with you and talk to you and stuff. And like, so that's why your character kind of matters too. But hey, thanks for telling me all about how attractive you are. I really appreciate your modeling portfolio and your specifications listed out for me. They think there's some great catch, but they don't realize you're looking for depth. Hey, that's real nice. You have nice hair. But like, do you know stuff? Do you know yourself? Do you have like goals? Do you want to do things that benefit other people? Do you think about things other than your hair? I know. That's kind of that's a low blow. I'll work on you. All right, let's see. What else do we want? We want the voyage of the soul. Let's see if we get anything about Ascension. Would be lovely to see that, but I feel like you may be the only member of that club right now. Well, and your soulmate. I do feel like the soulmate is patient. Okay, I like it. Yeah, see, it's not easy to tempt you away from this relationship because you found somebody who takes joy in very similar ways. They probably like the same kind of activities or lifestyle, or they see things in a similar way. There's a lot of happiness here, and it doesn't take very long for that to happen between the two of you. And this is somebody that you have a very strong trust built up with. You, from the very beginning, feel this soulmate is willing to show who they truly are to you instead of trying to dress it up and be something that they're not. We have haunting, curse, lost souls, eerie, psychic attack, and dark force, and pathway. So this is basically just a warning, like there's going to be an option that is offered to you. There's going to be a different path that you can choose, but it is a haunted path. It is the path with the King of Cups and, all of that like fake stuff, right? Where you have this soulmate who's offering you something genuine. Yeah, exactly. Polarity. So two very different coins or two very different people perspectives. And I don't think you're very interested in the illusion that the King of Cups has. This is the Gypsy Oracle. I like all the emojis. What else do we have? Haughtiness in the reverse. This soulmate is somebody who is actually acquainted with the concept of humility. With death in the reverse, there's a desire to have a long-term relationship with you, but they don't view that long-term relationship as a prison. So if there's non-committal energy from that King of Pumpkins or, King of Cups, then that's another reason why this Queen of Cups or High Priestess wouldn't be tempted, because they see this committal or this, long-term energy from their soulmate. So we have conversation and melancholy. This King of Cups is trying to see what they can do to, elicit some emotion from this Queen of Cups, but it doesn't seem to go the way that they want. The Queen of Cups just sees this King of Cups as somebody who's unserious. You say things, but you don't actually follow it up with action. You're kind of like untethered, right? So we have wife in the reverse, lover in the reverse. I think this King of Cups is asking the Queen of Cups to not get married or reject this other party. Let's, get together kind of thing. And the Queen of Cups says, I don't really see any reason to choose something that seems less reliable or less likely to make me happy. I'm happy with this soulmate. You may not understand it, but that's okay. You have your own choices. You have your own love life to worry about. Let me worry about mine, right? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for your patience with the technical issues that we've been having lately. Hello, Laura. How are you? It won't take me too long, and I'll be back around with another live stream. So I hope to see you there. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. Toodles.